Listen, boys and girls, this isn't clickbait. I've got $100,000 in this one stock, and this stock will make me a future millionaire. It's Marathon Holdings, MARA ticker. It's not a meme coin and it's not a scam. It's a NASDAQ listed company could print generational wealth within this Bitcoin cycle. This is why I believe this move can make me a millionaire. Now, this is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. I have to say this BS, okay? So I've made this channel so I could provide you with some entertainment and for you guys to follow along my journey in creating generational wealth. Why did I not invest in Bitcoin itself? I've basically given myself a position in Bitcoin. However, smart boy, I put it in my trading ISA. So when I make my first million, I pay £0 in tax. Whereas if you was to invest in a meme stock or a crypto stock and it 10x's, this stock has a 10x potential. Okay, so if you invested in a crypto which will also 10x, but it 10x's, your 100k becomes a million, the tax man takes 28% of that, and £280,000 or dollars disappears if you're from the UK. However, I'm strategically planning myself, called tax planning, to make sure that I hold the most amount of cash for the hard work for being in the Bitcoin trenches. All right, so let's deep dive into Marathon Holdings and why I believe that it's going to 10x and it's going to make me my first million. Listen, as usual, your boy's come prepared. Your boy has made an infographics so that when I'm speaking, I've got some visual representation so that you guys can consume my content and go deep dive in your brain, because everything I'm saying right now is gonna make you dough. So please just listen. If you don't listen to me, this is the time that you've got to listen. I have invested $100,000 in Marathon Digital Holdings. Now, if you don't believe me, stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll show you my screenshot. I'll actually show you my portfolio so that you guys can believe that I ain't chatting was, okay? MARA isn't just a mining stock. It's a Bitcoin proxy because of its new hold model. So when Bitcoin moves, MARA goes vertical. And one of the main selling points of this stock is it owns 50,000 Bitcoins. It's now currently worth about 6.2 billion, currently with a Bitcoin price right now floating around the $120,000 mark. Now let's have a look at the market cap of Bitcoin, right? The market cap of MARA Holdings is 6.83 billion. So with it's only Bitcoin holdings, okay, their Bitcoin is worth about 6.2 billion. So the Bitcoin they own, the market cap of Bitcoin is basically the same value as MARA Holdings' whole market cap, which means this stock is very, very undervalued. I like the stock, all right, Raw Kitty, man's the new Raw Kitty. I like the stock. You're basically getting the company's mining infrastructure and the upside for free because it's so undervalued. People underestimate what this stock can do. When Bitcoin goes up and people think, oh, that's too far gone, what do they look for? They don't look for the market leader. Bitcoin is the market leader in the crypto industry. So they'll go for the meme coins, the Doge coins, the stable coins, okay? These are very, very risky. You should always invest in the market leader unless you're looking for a risky trade, the 100x's, the meme coins, right? Marathon is one of the largest Bitcoin miners in the world. It's the main Bitcoin miner. The Real Madrid of football. They aim to have over 75 hash rate by the end of the year, which means their mining capacity is mad. They have adopted MicroStrategy's blueprint, okay? MicroStrategy is a Bitcoin hold company. And let me show you where they are now. They're down 6% today because Bitcoin's down. So these guys completely follow Bitcoin, okay? They have nothing to do with mining really. They're just a hold company. 2022 at $16. This is where this is where MARA Holdings is at now. So MicroStrategy back then was basically buying loads of Bitcoin. They own loads of Bitcoin, right? I'm not invested in this company, so I don't know how much they own, but they own a lot. Look at the price run. They are now, that's 2,400%, $422. 2 years ago, they were $20. That is a 20x on your investment. In 2 years, okay, the S&P would have given you 20% max. These guys have given you a 2,400%. So if you're coming to me still telling me to invest in the S&P 500, that's probably your granddad speaking. Mara is there now. So in 2 years time, you can see a 20x in your investment. I'll have 2 million, okay? 2 million. Now let's break down my $100,000 strategy. Boys, I'm in the trenches, okay? I'll show you my portfolio right now. I'm in the trenches. So I've been averaging down on this stock for the whole time. The stock went down to about $12, $13, $11. I don't even know, but I've been averaging down. And this is my position that I believe will create us generational wealth, okay? My average is 1843. Trump talking a lot of was, tanked the dollar. So I'm currently down on my position. So this is still a great price for everyone to get in right now. 1843. Technically I'm up 5% with my FX impact at 5.5%. So 5% on the trade, you'll be happy with that. 10%, okay? People are happy with 10% a year, but we're not taking none of that. We're taking this to the moon. Mara's all-time high, 5 years, it touched $80. So even at an all-time high of $80 right now, this is 2021, back in the first Bitcoin pump, right? The cycle's not even over yet. So the next cycle, this cycle will be more aggressive. The governments have invested in Bitcoin. Trump, very, very big crypto advocate. They're going to be taking this. They're going to be taking Bitcoin to 200k, 250k. There's no doubt about it. Okay. So at $8, you're even getting a 4 or 5x. However, we are looking for the 10x. The $200 mark will make us a millionaire. Enough of the waffle. We're talking straight facts here. So if we do the simple maths of it, 50,000 Bitcoin at around $123,000 is 6.15 billion. The market cap of Mara, 6.7 billion, right? So you're basically buying 6 billion worth of Bitcoin and a top tier mining operation for free. It's literally a buy one, get one free. So if you go to the shop, buy a Diet Coke for £3. Or you can buy a Dr. Pepper for £3. But you also get a sandwich for free and crisps. Which one are you getting? You're going to get the meal deal. Now that is the analysis that I have come up with Mara. The Bitcoin holdings alone is the value of Mara. So why would you not get the mining facilities for free? So this stock will go up when Bitcoin goes up, which is without a doubt it's going to go up. So the potential on just for the Bitcoin holdings, it's also going to keep holding. It's going to keep mining the Bitcoin. It's holding the Bitcoin. So the value of that is going up. So along with that, with the Bitcoin movement, with the mining, this stock can see $200, no doubt. And also bear in mind, US haven't even cut interest rates yet. Okay. And Bitcoin has blasted straight through that $100,000 mark. When the interest rates cuts, what's going to happen? When the interest rates cut, liquidity is going to be coming into the market and people are going to get greedy. They're not going to want the money in the savings account anymore. And where are they going to put that? S&P 500 is dead. There's nothing else for the market to buy. You're going to be buying Bitcoin stocks and you're also real estate. Okay, real estate can go up. But everyone's going to be funneling their money into crypto right now and Bitcoin mining stocks because of the USA president, big man Trump. 30 is the main resistance mark right now. Once it blasts through 30, this is going to the moon. Now, at the end of the day, this isn't advice, it's my personal move, okay? My personal move based on high conviction. Could Mara crash if Bitcoin tanks? Yes, maybe. If you want to diversify outside crypto, go play it safe, buy the S&P 500, feel free. If you want to be rich at 60, feel free. However, in this day and age, right, if we lost the dough, what's going to happen? Your life's going to be exactly the same. However, if you go for a high conviction play, it can change your life. It only takes 1 year for your life to change. If you keep this dough in your bank, your life's going to be the same. Interest rates, 3% in England, 4% in England. What is the point? Put 100 bags in there. You gain £4,000 a year. Is that going to change your life? Now, you might be able to buy a coffee every single day. Congratulations for the free cost of coffee. But think of it like this. If this plays out, you can finally walk down the streets and say to your mum, I was right about Bitcoin. Listen, one more point I've got to make before I shoot off, okay? This stock has got 26% short interest, making it a mad candidate for a short squeeze. Remember in 2020, they caught the attention of the retail traders. Once there's a catalyst that pushes this Mara holding stock up, right, the shorts are going to be screwed. It's going to be a one-way green candle, and you don't even know where it's going to go. 150, 200, and that's how we're going to make our first million. That's how we're going to make dough, right? Listen, I just make these videos for my own entertainment and your entertainment, so I could document my journey in how I make my dough. So if you like this video, give it a like, give it a sub, and if you want me to make videos on your favorite stock or whatever you want me to do, leave it in the comments below. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm a bit ill at the minute, but I'll catch you guys later. Peace.